don't want to be stuffed. We don't want to be stuffed like the Thanksgiving turkey. We just eat until we're out. Seriously. Oh, well, I don't know where that, I just thought about that. But yeah, we don't want to have this feeling of just sitting back and going, oh my gosh, I'm so stuffed. And we actually feel ill because we're so stuffed. Well, that's not.
Well, you are ill because your body can't digest all that quickly. It's gotta get in line,
Yeah. Hello, and welcome to the MD and Chef Team podcast. Chef Michael here, culinary nutrition expert at Doctor on a Mission. And as always, I'm joined by my beautiful wife, Isabel, your Dr. Isabel, MD at Doctor on a Mission.
Hello, and welcome.
There you go.
That's
just
it.
Like that.
Full stop.
Full stop. See you next episode.
Period.
Bye. Oh, it's a holiday episode. So yeah, we're having some fun.
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, today I want to help everyone, including ourselves, survive the holidays so that next year in 2024, whenever the holidays kind of come to a close for you, it is not months until you get yourself back mentally and physically. We want to be able to be, boom, within a few days, we're ready to go, we're ready to rock and roll and launch into whatever we need to do for the year.
Because we have had many a year where it's taken us a long
it's like
time.
March or April. Okay, all right. I think I'm ready now. And that is a lot of missed time.
That's a lot of year.
A lot of productivity that's been lost. So today, the topic, 5 healthy holiday survival tips. And as we said, this is so... this I guess in North America and other parts of the globe, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, it's already started. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got New Year's. Down under here, we're in New Zealand, but I know here in New Zealand and Australia, it's summertime.
Yeah.
And kids are out of school, and it is a silly season, party season, and there's a lot of what do you call it? Embellishing happening as far as food and drink.
That's a nice word. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the holiday season really starts about a month out as far as people kind of tuning out, starting to kind of play a little bit more than they did during the year, and goes right up through at least the first week of January. For here in New Zealand, it'll last till 1st of February. I know in Australia too. And yeah, so I said, as the purpose of this is to help you to get through that. So when that time is done for you, that you wake up and say, oh my gosh, that's enough of that. I got to get going. That within days, you're back, you're ready to go, and you're off, and it's not months that could take.
I think that's great advice.
Okay.
I wish we would have had this advice a long time ago.
Okay. So number 1 healthy holiday survival tip is relaxed mealtime eating. Now, that sounds simple, but what this is really about is when you actually sit down to eat, you are on holiday. Or even now, we should be doing this all the time, but this is something to really think about over the holidays, because even though it's holidays, would you find, hon, that people are they're on the go? Oh, I got to go. Oh, I just finished here. We're off to here. We're going there. But, it's just
rush. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, I got 2 weeks off. I got to do everything in 2 weeks. Or
no, you don't. Just calm down.
Yeah. So relaxed holiday eating. And by that, I mean, when you sit down, enjoy it. Relax. Have some conversation. Chew your food. Let your digestive system work. Don't go up for seconds because you just poured it all down and your body actually hasn't caught up with you yet to say, hey, I'm full. Give your body, you might find that after that first plate, that first round of food, that, oh, wow, I am full. because I took my time, and now my brain has been told, hey, that's enough. I've had plenty. You can stop.
And also we know that it takes 20 minutes before you're stuck, before the food lands and tells your brain, hey, I got food here, you don't need to bring me any more. 20 minutes. But how much food can people eat in 20 minutes if it's fast?
If it's fast, yeah, they're back up to the second round in 10 minutes.
And then it lands and 20 minutes, and your brain's like, oh my gosh, do I have a lot of work to do to digest?
So we don't want to be stuffed. We don't want to be stuffed like the Thanksgiving turkey. We just eat until we're seriously. Oh, well, I don't know where that, I just thought about that. But yeah, we don't want to have this feeling of just sitting back and going, oh my gosh, I'm so stuffed. And we actually feel ill because we're so stuffed. Well, that's not.
Well, you are ill because your body can't digest all that.
Yeah.
Quickly. It's gotta get in line,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the potatoes have got to get in line for digestion. The cranberries have got to get in line for digestion. The meat's got to get in line. I mean, there's work to be done.
We poured in.
Yeah. So that feeling of, it's because your body's spending so much time digesting.
All the energy is going to your digestive system. You have the brain doesn't have energy. The rest of your limbs don't have energy.
It's all there
in the digestive system. Yes. And just tip number one, relaxed mealtime eating and enjoy. Have some conversation while you're talking. Chew.
Breathe.
Talk. Yes. Enjoy that time. It's the holiday.
Yeah.
And we should be doing actually all 5 of these tips as I get into it. Probably should be doing all year long, but especially this one.
I think that's why you're talking to people about this.
Well,
so that they can start implementing this.
Hey. Now
hey.
My secrets away. Okay. Healthy holiday survival tip number 2 is stay hydrated. And we should be doing it all year long.
With alcohol?
No, with water.
With soda drinks?
No, not soda drinks.
No fizzy drinks?
Not fizzy drinks.
How about apple juice? How about fruit juice?
No, not fruit juices.
Just plain
old coffee
H2O?
and tea. Yep, just plain old water. And it is important this time of year because a good way, if you're somebody that wants to stay away from micro hangovers or
that's a good
macro hangovers.
It doesn't have to just be alcohol hangovers. It can be food hangovers.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. One of the best ways to avoid that is to make sure you're drinking water. Yeah. You should have a glass of water for every alcoholic drink. Now, that's probably going to fill you up, which, okay, that's probably a good thing because you're not going to want to drink so much alcohol. But if you have a glass of wine, well, then have a glass of water, relax before you have another glass.
What if you don't drink alcohol? What should you do?
Well,
what if you have a cup of tea?
Well, you still want to be, with caffeine, you want to still make sure you're staying hydrated with water.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. So that's a biggie too. But I think this time of year, the big one is people having a lot of alcohol and not having water, and then just feeling very, very dehydrated, which is one of the big things behind having a hangover is just being dehydrated. Mm-hmm. So just staying hydrated, drinking your water, making sure that that's part of your holiday drinking routine. Is water.
And also
every day. Yeah. But it is important this time of year. People do embellish more in alcohol, and it's something we have to be aware of.
Yeah.
And this will help. If you're looking to feel better the next day, this will definitely help.
Yeah. And look better too.
Keeping your hydrate. Yeah, and your skin's going to look better. Mm-hmm. Ladies. And guys, I know, but when the guys are like skin better, I could care less. But ladies, what? My skin looked better, huh? What did you just say? Hydration.
Yeah.
It'll keep it more elastic and youthful looking when you have good hydration.
And bouncy.
Oh, now they're paying attention. All right. Healthy holiday survival tip number 3 is avoid late night eating.
Oh, why are you bringing that up?
No, it's always been on my list.
Because I did that last night.
Yeah, well, but avoid late night eating, because what you'll find is if you're eating food right before you go to bed, or especially a lot of food, but even the wrong kinds of food. But if you eat food before going to bed, your digestive system is going to be working all night, and you're not going to feel rested in the morning. You're going to have
Trust me, you will not feel rested.
Spoken from true experience.
Last night.
Yeah. But this tends to happen a lot during the holiday period, though, because down under here, people go to barbecues. It's light out till 9 p.m. You might be in a part of the world where it's light out late, and all of a sudden you're eating at 9, 10 o'clock and drinking alcohol at that time. And then I'm going to bed, and that's just all landing. Your body systems are working, and the brain is actually not resting because all the energy again is in the digestive system, and your organs are not resting. Your brain's not resting.
Oh, you are just reminding me of all this stuff that happened last night, aren't you?
No, I was not trying to do that. Hey, that was that 90-10 rule, but I think maybe that last little percent came in there last night. But anyway,
it was a rough week.
But it's a biggie on a holiday time. Just do your best to avoid late night eating,
and also avoid eating 3 hours before going to bed. That'll definitely help you, right? And
if you could at least do 2 this time of year, that'd be good. All right. I know I'm giving everybody a little break this time of year. It is the holidays, but if you're going to avoid eating within 2 hours of bedtime, that'd be good.
Yeah.
And if you need, if you are eating late, then do your best to stay up a little later, stay awake, drink water, get hydration, and then go and crash out. Give your body a little chance. Wow, somebody doesn't want to hear this one.
It's too fresh and raw.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll move on to number 4. Number 4 of the healthy holiday survival tips is take a walk after a meal. So many times during the holidays, we have all this food and it's all just landed, and then we just plop down. Whether it's even just laying on a lounge chair at the beach or at the barbecue, just laying by the pool, sitting on the couch, watching TV. But after a meal, just get out for a little bit of a walk, even if it's just 10, 15, 20 minutes, just something, get the body moving a little bit. You're burning up the extra glucose that you've just put in, those extra sugars that have gone into your body systems. And just by getting your muscles moving, it'll burn some of that up, and it'll really help you to kind of revitalize and get going again. So just a nice short walk after a meal every time will really help you out.
And if you can't do that, you can do 30 squats.
Yep, 30 squats, some kind of movement, some kind of exercise type of movement. It's not, like I said, just walking. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm just going to pump weights. No, just get your body moving. Maybe do some squats, some lunges, a few push-ups, some whatever, I don't know, whatever works for you if you can't get out because it's snowy blizzard or something in your northern hemisphere. But just get a little bit of movement afterward, after a meal, burn some of that glucose up, have your muscles use it, and you'll feel much better.
And that's the science, Michael. I was waiting for you to say that. You did a great job, Teach. Essentially that. Oh, babe. Can I just say something real quick? And then we'll go.
You already are.
That's exactly right. The reason you want to move your body for 10 minutes minimum after you eat is because instead of your blood sugar going up, 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 and when your blood sugar goes up, 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 it stimulates the release of insulin. And insulin, we know high levels of insulin to bring that blood sugar down causes inflammation. And we know that inflammation is the root cause of a lot of the chronic diseases that we're seeing out there. So to prevent that, Teacher Michael just shared, go exercise, do something for 10 minutes. Because what that does is it takes the blood sugar from going up, 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 straight into your muscles, and your muscles use it right away. So you have less insulin that goes up, 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 up. Hence, the end game, the long game is less inflammation.
Less inflammation means you can come back quicker in the next year.
Yeah.
Away you go.
And you look better too with less inflammation in your body. Just saying.
Well said.
Thank you.
So healthy holiday survival tip number 5 is do your best to avoid the processed and fried foods. Now, what I want to add with this is also do your best to keep up with your salad greens and vegetables. So I can guarantee you over the holidays, I'm going to have some French fries somewhere along the line. I might have some other. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna probably have some things that I don't normally have. Possibly some ice cream, possibly like a cheeseburger or something, a nice good one.
With gluten-free bread.
With gluten-free bread. But what I'm always going to make sure I do when I do that is, number one, I'm not going to do that all day long. And I'm not going to do that every day. It'll be occasionally. It'll be for me, it'll be for us, it'll be a treat. However, when I do that, I'm going to make sure that I still have my salad, greens, and vegetables.
Wah, wah. I know nobody likes to do
I'm
this
part. I'm not just going to say, okay, forget the salad, forget the veggies, forget all the good stuff in me. I'm not, for the next 4 weeks, I'm just going to have burgers and fries and pizza and spaghetti and lots of bread and cheese and all that stuff. And nah, I wouldn't survive a week on all that stuff. I've got to have my veggies and greens. So what I'm saying is we want to keep it to a minimum. We want to have those items be as far as things like the burgers and the fries and the pizzas and the pastas and cheese and bread and all those and the alcoholic drinks, keep them to a minimum. Make sure still when we're having them, we're incorporating them nice fresh salad and fresh veggies along in that same meal.
At the beginning, right, Bev?
At the beginning of the meal.
And do you want?
No, I'm not going to get into
all that. Okay. Well, can I just say real quickly why? Just because.
All right.
I just have to real quick, and then it'll be 1 minute.
Timer's on.
So bottom line, take home with number 5 is you want to have greens before you eat. Why? Because the greens are fiber, and fiber decreases your blood sugar. So you don't have that blood sugar going bump, 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 bump. And just like we learned previously, when your blood sugar is going bump, 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 your insulin's going bump, 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 and that causes more inflammation. So all you got to do is have, like what Chef Michael's saying, is have a salad before you start pigging out.
Be nice.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Holidaying out.
Yeah. All righty. So to recap, 5 healthy holiday survival tips. Number 1, relaxed mealtime eating. Slow down, enjoy, take your time at your meals. Number 2, stay hydrated with water. Keep the hydration levels up. Number 3 is avoid late night eating. Do your best to not be eating and drinking alcohol right before you go to bed. It'll save you in the morning and the next day. Number 4, take a walk. Little bit of exercise, 10 minutes minimum after a meal. It'll really benefit you and you'll bounce back quicker after meals. And number 5, keep the processed and fried foods to a minimum. I'm not saying don't have them, and I'll be having my treats, but making sure that we also keep up our fresh salad greens and our fresh veggies to still keep that body cleansed, nutrients, keep the nutrients up. Why are we doing these 5? Because after these amazing holidays next year, when we decide, hey, I'm done with the holidays, I got to get going, within days, boom, we're ready to go. We bounce back, and it doesn't take us weeks and months to recuperate and physically and mentally get back on track again.
And you'll fit into your clothes a lot easier.
Yeah. You won't have to buy a whole new wardrobe come February 2024. All righty. Thank you so much for joining us today.
That was good.
And if you enjoyed us here at the MD and Chef Team podcast, give us a like, subscribe, say hello, give us a comment, and we'd love to have you back because we're here to serve you, your family, and the world.
Peace.
Peace on earth.
Peace.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.